Hello, world. This is Tommy Guns, and I'm here to give an update. And I hope my audio isn't seeming to work very well. I don't know why. I've tried everything to mess with it. Doesn't seem to make any difference. I hope it's coming through. Not seeing much bars on there, but I messed with some of the settings, so I don't really know. Um, I'm sorry to anybody who's listening before that couldn't hear what I was saying. I'm trying to get you to be able to hear what I'm saying. I'm gonna check this here in a few and then go live again, I think, just to make sure that I can hear it. I was able to hear most of what I was doing before, but point of it is I hope you can hear this. This is important to all humanity, every human being on this planet. It's not about race. It's not about any of that stuff. White, black, green, purple. I said that before. It does not matter. We are all under the same gun. We're looking down the same barrel, and it has to do with way bigger things than most people think about. You see this hat? It says support our troops. Well, they're over there killing innocent people, and they don't even know why they're there. For banks, for corporations to make profits off our children. Are you kidding me? I support our troops. I'm an American. But I support the ones that come back and that are blown away and figure out what the heck has happened to them and how they were used, and 22 of them a day commit suicide. That's what I'm blown away by. You average Americans out there sit around and don't even, all you think about is the next meal, the football games coming on, whatever. That's silliness, folks. You can't do that. I'm not anti-government, just for you whoever agents may be watching. Okay, I'm anti tyranny. I'm anti corruption. I'm anti new world order, which you're going to find out soon enough is going to be taking over your lives and your family's children soon enough. And that's a fact, Jack. It's biblical. Do research on that. If you're an atheist, I'm sorry. I hope you wake up and stop being one so that you can understand what's happening. Sorry, my face is down because I'm trying to speak in this microphone. I don't know how well this is recording. I haven't done a video in a little while, but I had a few people send me that they couldn't hear me. So I'm hoping that this will do better. Otherwise, I'm going to have someone help me figure out why my microphone is messed up. But, or YouTube doesn't want to let anybody to hear me. So that's possible. But anyway, the point of it is, it's bigger than government or any of that. We have to be free people. Regardless of the Constitution, which is, all that is a document that pretty much states that our God-given rights, our inalienable rights for freedom as human beings, and it should be for everybody across this world, this planet. Not everybody is allowed to have those things that we founded ourselves on a long time ago. We were only free for a minute. We've never gotten away from British rule. They still operate, these Rothschilds and Rockefellers and all the elite at the top that are evil. Not all of them are, but the ones that are running this game, they're the ones that are that's my enemy. Okay? That is my enemy. You are my enemy, you people. And I will fight you, whether you come try to get me, whatever you do. Look at the circles under my eyes. I understand what you're doing. It stresses me out because I know everybody else in this world you are doing this to. You don't care less about them, their humanity, their rights, their freedoms, their opportunities, their children, nothing. You don't care about that. All you care about is power. You don't even care about the money anymore because you have so much of it that all you have to have is absolute power. That's what you want. That's why you want chips and the UN to come in here and to be able to bring in foreign troops. We all see that, at least the ones who are awake. I see what you're doing. Clearly. It's not funny. UN's small arms treaty, that you're going to be meeting on here coming up in July. You think that the American people are that stupid? I mean, yeah, there's only maybe 3% of us that know what you're fixing to try to do, which is disarm America, what you're already doing with our veterans because you say they're mentally unstable so you can take away their firearms. What is it, 300 and something thousand already now you've disarmed? Wake up, America, because it's not, it's like Nazi Germany, They're coming, but it's not you yet. Wait until it's you that they're after for some stupid crap. And then they turn you into a felon so that they can take away your gun rights. That's what they're going to try to do. They've been doing it already. It's like a guy here in Florida, on Clearwater Beach, releasing balloons. Got charged with a third-degree felony for releasing balloons on a birthday party. Now he does not have a Second Amendment right according to the tyrants. Okay? The Constitution says nothing about laws or reasons why you don't have a Second Amendment right. Even felons, it doesn't mention that. You could see, because they knew you could be targeted and be a felon for nothing, and then now they have their ability to take your rights away. Now they can confiscate your guns and come in your home. That's what they have to do once they destroy America. The only way they can have their new world order is to bring America down to its knees and get control so the American people can't fight back. The ones that are left, which is the resistance. And that is you that are listening, hopefully, and me that are the resistance, that understand what we're facing here. This is no joke. It's not fun and games. I can't even sleep at night anymore over this stuff. What they're doing with the NDAA, I can go on and on and on. I can go on and on and on about what they've done and how far they're continuing to go while everybody's sitting back, sleeping, just letting it happen. Because they're still fine. Nothing's happened. Their football game ain't been turned off yet. Their internet hasn't been turned off yet. So they're still fine. Wait until the EMP or whatever it may be that's coming, okay, that they're going to allow to happen. It's not going to be a false flag. Well, it is, if you look at it technically. But once they allow, like our power grid, they could refortify it for $2 billion. $2 billion, we could be secure. They're not going to do it because they're going to let it happen. $2 billion. You ever look at how much money we send to every other country every year? We just sent $2 billion to Thailand or somewhere. Just recently. $2 billion ain't shit. When we're trillions of dollars in derivatives and debt and you name it, unbelievable. So what does it tell you right there? They're letting that happen. If they were concerned about your safety or mine or America, they would spend the $2 billion and they would harden our infrastructure. They're not going to do it because they're going to wait for like North Korea or someone like that that's been testing bombs just recently, sending missiles out into the sea to do a low yield nuclear weapon over the United States from one of their satellites probably, so that it'll do an EMP, then the whole thing at the same time. They'll have already stole all the money out of the banks, okay? The financial situation we're in, look into it. Don't take my word for it. Don't do anything I say. Research on your own. But I'm telling you, I've done mine. And that's what I think they're going to fix to do, because this can't go on forever. There's no way we can pay it back. There's no way. Right now, as it is, every family in America, every person in America owes $1 million right now. Every child that's born owes $1 million. How are they going to pay that back? They never will. I don't care how you structure it. It'll never happen. So they're going to, every time this happens, we go to war or something else happens. We're fixing to go through that again. And the people need to wake up to it, because we don't have a lot of time before this goes off. Maybe a few years. I'm not giving no dates. I'm no prophet. I'm nobody like that. All I'm saying is look at everything that's happening. It's coming soon. We don't have a lot of time left. I'm trying to warn you people. Get prepared. Get food. Get water. Stock up on stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. Start planting your own garden. Start figuring out how to get off the grid. Start figuring all that stuff out. I'm working on that myself. It's not easy, but we have to do it, because people like me who realize the situation, the dire situation that we're in, we have no notice of what's going to happen. If they do that or allow that to happen, then we are all screwed up. And within, I think the estimates of their own estimates were, if that were to happen in like, I don't know, months, 90% of American people would be dead, because the concentrated amount of people that live in the cities that have no understanding of how to live off the land, or how to plant food, or how to do anything else, those are the people who are going to be completely, the rioting, the looting, the pillaging, everything. Imagine if the power goes out, we're screwed. They have nothing. They're not prepared. They maybe have 3, 4, 5 days worth of supply. That's it. You're not going to live long on that. You're going to be starving. Besides that, you're not going to have any water, because the water power plants that produce the water for these cities through their city pipes is going to shut down. So they're not going to get any fluoride anymore, and chlorine and everything in their water. Just wake up. I can talk about any kind of subject. You go back to, talking about freedom. We can talk about what happened to Lavoie Vinica. We can talk about the land grabs. Agenda 21, Agenda 30. We can talk about the TPIP, the TPP, Trans-Pacific Partnership. We can talk about NAFTA. We can talk about GATT. We can talk about all of it, and where they started destroying our country with our trade. They've been doing this shit for years, and now it's just slowly. They know what they're doing. It's not. They know it's not benefiting us, or they would never do that stuff. The elite on top are planning to bring down America so that they can bring in their world government. That's the only way. They can't do it without destroying us first. So we're one of the last countries in the world that have the rights we have, and have firearms and everything else. So they've been working diligently over the last 100 years to destroy this country from with the inside. But you know, it's not going to be an enemy from the outside like Red Dawn. That ain't going to happen. Like, well, it might happen that way eventually, but they have to start from with the inside, which they've done very successfully, and they're going to continue to do so. This isn't going to stop, and I can't stop it. You can't stop it. There's nothing you can do but get ready. So that's my advice. Get ready. If you're not right with God, you better do it real quick. You better get right, because this is all biblical. It's all been told in prophecy. If you don't believe me, that's fine. I don't care. Do your own research. Look into what's going to happen with the New World Order. It talks about all that, the Antichrist. You're going to be deceived. Is what's going to happen. Don't let them deceive you. Please, people. Don't let that happen, because you're not going to make it where you need to go in the end. I'm going to stop this for a few minutes and go back and check it and make sure that you can hear me. But I'm sorry for, trying to tell you what's up. I can only do what I can do and say. I'm not really good at this stuff yet, or I'm not, good at broadcasting, and I'd love to do a lot more, but I'm just starting at this, and I'm not afraid to show my face. I don't care if they see me. I hope they see me, because I'm not scared. What are you gonna do? Come get me and send me home to where I belong? Where are you gonna go?